I'm just putting my shoes on and I'm over at Buddy's place. You remember that black car was in my shop before? Well, it's at my buddy's place and he has a new problem with it. Nothing too major. But we only got a couple years on a new fuel pump, but it was one of those cheapos, and you think you get a good deal on a fuel pump, like, geez, that's nice. Not it. It's not $60 or $100 for a fuel pump. This fuel pump was about 28 or 32 bucks or whatever it was. We're trying to remember now. So anyway, yes, he had a fueling issue coming up the hill. It died on him. Tow trucker came along and happened to see him. He had trouble, but didn't hook him up yet. But they ended up pulling off the hose going up to the carb and cranking it over, and there was no fuel shooting out. So fuel pump died, but he was getting the pre-warning before it all happened. So anyway, newer fuel pump going on there. He's been pointed out, looking it up online, and it pointed out getting a Carter fuel pump. So that's what we have to put on here. So on another video at some point, I'll end up making a video of swapping out the fuel pump and making it run again. We got a new line all bent up for it. Yep. So anyway, so it's supposed to be a better fuel pump. You know how things are these days. You never know how long things freaking last for, if it's made in China or Taiwan or whatever it is. So it's supposed to be a better fuel pump we're putting into it now. So anyway, and then one step at a time, then we'll end up putting on this 650 ABS?
ABS2.
Yeah, ABS2 Elderbrook carburetor. There's this freaking Summit carburetor on there. I think it's 650 if I remember correctly. Previous guy before that had freaking put this carb on here from back east, back in Ontario, right?
Ontario.
Yeah, Ontario. So that one's going to eventually come off and see if we can do some improvements. So it's a gentleman's car. Just more or less a stock 383 built up with a bit of a cam. So it's not like it's, like a 500-600 horse engine, right? It's just a cruiser car, gentleman's car. Like most people would say, oh, you got to do this to it. You got to put all this fancy shit underneath it. This one's been left to original, to be kept that way. So anyway, if anybody of you are watching my video and get wondering, why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? This is the way how we want it. All right.